Hi, this is Naomi Davina.
And this is Israel, and today we are coming to you from Starfest, the
Yes.
Marriott DTC.
That's why I am dressed as how is it? Tanrail?
Thranduil.
Yeah, it's not exactly like him, but it's kind of inspired from it. So.
Yeah, and today we are coming to you with the very first episode of Was It Really That Bad? The little web show where we take a movie that everyone says is bad or everyone said it sucked, and we try to defend it and answer the question of yes, it really was that bad, no, it wasn't really that bad, or maybe it was that bad. And today we are going to be kicking off the whole thing with Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
It's partly because it's the last movie we saw, and partly in memory of Bob Hoskins, who played the role of Mario in the film.
Which I didn't know he died when I was watching it. I found out the next day. I was like, oh my god.
So first off, good points.
Good point. Okay, it was really interesting in the middle. Like, you would get really drawn into it. It was really cool. Other good points.
Well, I like
the storyline was pretty good.
Yeah, and I like the way they worked in Yoshi.
Yeah.
The way they.
That's one of the parts where you get really into
the way they worked into the bombs and the way they worked in like the mushrooms and stuff. Even though they kind of did change it a bit, but I really like that part. I do like the part where I assume was Shy Guys during one scene. I'm gonna ruin that for you, but during a truck hijacking scene, I assume those are Shy Guys, and that's pretty cool. They worked that in.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really kind of cheesy movie, so good points are kind of hard. But I mean, I like it. I like watching it because it's like one of those movies where if you're bored,
so you watch it when you want to be entertained,
or background noise when you do your homework or something.
Yeah.
But bad points were the CGI was horrible.
Yeah, the effects were kind of bad because there was a '93 movie.
Some of the acting kind of sucked.
Yeah, and that probably stems from the fact that John Leguizamo, who played Luigi, and Bob Hoskins, who played Mario, actually stated they had to get drunk to get through some scenes.
And it looks like some of them, it looks like a lot of times they didn't want to be in it.
Yeah. Like I said, it's very entertaining. I like the storyline. I like the way they tried to work in the elements of the game into the film.
Yeah, one good point too is I like it when I don't remember anything. There was a panel, I'm just going to say there was a panel where she was pointing like Duck Hunt.
Yeah, the zapper gun, that was pretty cool.
Awesome, yeah.
Like I said, Yoshi, the Goomba, that's cool. They kind of worked it in. I mean, the Goomba design, I didn't like, but
the whole stone thing, though, I found kind of stupid. I didn't like that.
So she means the subplot of the meteorite, which if you haven't watched it yet...
subplot of the meteorite, that's all you need to know.
If you haven't watched it, you know what it's like when you have it, then we don't want to ruin it for you. But bad points. Humanizing King Koopa. That was kind of cool, but in the long run, I found it kind of weird. The Goomba design. Weird. Toad's design. I did not like what they did to Toad in the film. But everything else was pretty cool. I did like, back to the good points again, the way they made an alternate dimension. The way they made an alternate Manhattan and the cars and everything, and the way they did kind of like a society was built. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. So yeah, it was kind of awesome. That whole scene thing where they, I don't remember that, but there's something have to do with apes and shit. That was kind of lame. They turned where they had the regeneration gun or whatever.
Oh yeah,
I hated that part because that was like really stupid.
Yeah, it's like a stupid scene.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be funny, but it doesn't fit the tone of the movie.
It doesn't fit. No, it doesn't.
I mean, you don't have the de-evolution machine, but I mean, it fits when it's in their realm. But putting a gun and kind of giving it to the Goombas and bringing it to the world
because
didn't fit.
It wouldn't fit if they almost took over the world, like some Avenger things, if they made it like big. But it was just only one stupid one guy.
Quick sequence.
Like, seriously.
Second good point. I love the way they made the fire flower balls he throws into the guns when the gun and fire fly. Awesome, that was pretty cool.
Even though I didn't like, if you're going to turn him humanized, he's humanized already, that was kind of stupid what they did to him at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Koopa, that was really,
but that was kind of a ridiculous end to it.
It was kind of a disappointment.
I wish it would have had an end more along the lines of the game.
Yeah. I did love the ending, because the ending was kind of a little tiny bit more like the game, and then they had after credit scene. That was really cool.
Yeah. Oh, they did have an after credit scene to that one. It really got nothing to do with the actual film, but it's pretty interesting because those are two characters who weren't in there.
But yeah, it was interesting, and it would have been nice to see a second one. Maybe they could have made the second one better, because it leaves you hanging at the end. Yeah,
and for its bad points, it does have its good points. I actually would really have loved to have seen a sequel to it. I was waiting for that for years before I realized they weren't going to make it.
The thing about it is a lot of people hated it, but really, it really is kind of okay.
Interesting, Dennis Hopper hated it. As I said, Bob Hoskins hated it.
I've talked to a lot of people at the con, and they're like, "Oh, it sucked. It's a stupid movie. It sucked ass." But in reality, I think the movie was meant to be the way it was, kind of a little cheesy and
Yeah,
stupid.
as I said, it wasn't early '90s movies.
Yeah.
It was just into the '80s era, so
Even
it was
though,
meant.
yeah, they could have made it a little funnier and just did a little more things.
I think they
Like
could have
not
actually.
the end scene and not
I
that scene with
think-
the monkey.
Well, in my opinion, I think they should have lost the funniness. They should have made it more
No,
of
they
a. I mean,
should-
well, they should have kept it light, but lost the
Yeah.
like, oh my
Because,
god, we're gonna be
yeah,
funny now.
The
type
problem
stuff.
is they tried to make it too funny. It was actually very stupid.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So-
saying. If they would have kept it if they would have kept it serious but light, like a light tone, rather than saying like, oh my god, we're gonna be funny now. Here's a funny scene. Then I think it would have been better. But I do like it. It is entertaining. It is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
I really like the
It
cast.
is one of my favorite movies too. So I mean, it's one of those movies that you love to hate because you like hate it, but you love watching it too. It's like one
Yeah.
of your favorite horrible movies.
Yeah, and one slight annoyance of it though was making Princess Daisy the heir to the Mushroom Kingdom. When I mean, we all know she's not the heir to the
Yeah.
Mushroom Kingdom. She's from what is it? How do you pronounce it again? Sarasaland, I think.
Yeah,
it
which
is
is kind of stupid because that means that the Mushroom King was her father.
Yeah, which
which is-
everyone knows as Princess Peach.
Yeah. So anyway, I think it's one of those movies that are horrible that you do want to watch and keep in your collection. So
Yeah.
how bad was it? It wasn't really that bad.
Yeah, so to me, to answer that question, was it really that bad? I have to say no, it wasn't really that bad. But as I
And
said,
there is
again,
a fan base for it, so
yeah, it's kind of, but again, that's our
yeah.
opinions. So
If you
Might
hated
be
it,
different.
you hated it. If you liked it, you liked it.
yeah, so tell us what you think about Super Mario Brothers in the comments below. Was it really that bad? Was it not really that bad? Or was it I might want to check it out movie for you? And if you want to see us review a certain movie, leave us suggestions again in
If
the
you
comments.
don't leave us a suggestion in the comments, we're going to be reviewing our next movie would be.
If we don't get any suggestions, our next movie will be the 1997 film Lost in Space. That should be coming sometime next week,
Yeah.
hopefully. School's gonna get busy, but yeah, tell us what you thought about Super Mario Brothers. Give us suggestions, and we will see you next time.